had this friend, and we used to work out in my basement. I know you can't hardly tell anymore. I used to really pump some iron. And so he'd come over and work out in my basement with me. And one day, I was down there working out, and I was, getting a good pump on and everything. And he says to me, I'm just not like you. And he goes, I just don't know about God. And so I started talking to him about Jesus and about the sacrifice he made and about all the things, Christians talk about. And he says, I'm going to quit going to church, is what he told me. And so I began to minister to him in the basement. And I'll never forget, because he said, after I got done talking to him, he said, I felt like, Paul, when he was talking to King Agrippa in the Bible, and he said, King Agrippa says, almost you convinced me to be a Christian. And Paul says, I wish that, not just almost, but I wish all of y'all would know Jesus like I know him, because he's worth it. But Tim said to me, he says, you're right. I'm going to stay in church. And I remember praying with him in the basement of my house. And it wasn't very long after that